back, little griever. I can't help but notice that you don't have a sorceress for us in tow. I can only infer that you extracted the information from her, and that her heart stews in your gastric juices.
That does sound tempting.
No. Actually, I lost her.
What's that, Goyle? I didn't quite make it out.
I said no. She evaded me.
Evaded you, Griever? According to our goblins, they had her handily trussed up for you.
Risks bound, completely subdued.
The goblins told you that, did they?
They did. Truly, she must have been a formidable elf witch indeed.
There isn't an elf alive who's a match for me. The witch was mine, but for the interference of 3 damn fools calling themselves the Sakura Organized Resistance.
No elf's a match for you, but 1 elf and 3 fools are more than enough to knock you on your arse, eh?
So then the sorceress is now in the company of this so-called resistance.
I can't say for certain. I was interrogating a human girl about the witch's whereabouts when I was attacked.
Unacceptable! Die for your incompetence, little Goyle! There! You're not even fit to serve, you pathetic animal!
That's so...
You are a snivelling worm, Skloss. I should have just let the Goyle gut you and be done with you at a shot. Oh well, another time.
I eat every drop of blood from your veins, Goyle!
Sorry, kid. I like your style personally, but business is business.
Enough. Griever has learned this lesson well enough, and I know he is bright enough not to fail us a second time.
As you command.
Hear that, Goyle? You get to live a little longer after all.
Go and find me the elf witch you owe me. Our plans to assume the power of Sakura are at an impasse, and I do despise being stalled. My audience with the Goyle is concluded, Horrington.
Of course, El. I'll happily show him the door.
If you fail me again, Horrington Skloss will brutally end your life. Where their abilities to harm you end, though, remember, mine have barely begun.
They were a determined bunch, weren't they?
Nothing we couldn't handle together.
Still, I wonder who this elf witch they were looking for is. You don't suppose they meant Tien, do you?
Not unless the brat's taken to cross-dressing.
That was a workout I didn't need after my workout.
I don't know. I could go for a workout.
I'm amazed, Tien. It looks like you actually managed to stay out of trouble. Let me catch my breath for 5 minutes, then we'll get you safely back off to school.
Well, I'm not so sure how safe that school is anymore.
Tien, what did you do?
Oh, sure! Isn't that just typical? They can't wait to get rid of me, so they just toss me off to some school that just happens to be infested with goblins, and somehow that's my fault!
You sent something through the portal?
That'd be my guess.
Tien, you better tell me what went through that portal. I am not going to be responsible for another world getting overrun by these monsters.
Oh, relax, Mr. Melodrama. It was 1 goblin.
Fine. I'll go take care of this 1 goblin, and when I get back...
I'm coming too.
Salome, this is the human world. You'd stand out like a sore thumb with your tail and all that fur.
If I find out this is some cheap way for you to get close to all those girls in their little uniforms, there's gonna be hell to pay.
I'll be back in 2...
Take a look in the mirror, Elfie McSimple. If you think those ears aren't gonna draw some attention, you're dumber than you look. And all the upperclassmen walk around with swords, you know. It's the latest style. What are you looking at me like that for? Hey! You know you're not sending me back there to fight this thing! You don't even let me fight here!
You're right. I wouldn't send you back there to fight. What I would send you to do is fetch me some human clothes, so I can blend in and clean up your mess.
Ha ha, you're gonna be the laundry boy.
Forget it! There's no way I'm going back there, especially not to pick out your wardrobe.
You misunderstand, little brother. This isn't a request!
Hey, what are you doing? Put me down!
I think that went rather nicely.
Next time I get to toss him through.
Like a demon, so lit, but like an angel.
Bye.